Hey, y'all.
Hey.
All right, y'all. I'm ready to race.
You keep saying that. Nobody.
I ain't know. No challenges, though.
No challenges.
That's fine. Good for us. More money we can keep. Y'all, today is good. We're going to talk about tithes and offerings, okay? I don't want nobody to get their panties in a bunch.
That's
if you're
different.
a pastor, a preacher, or any type of leader, overseer, or whatever.
Okay.
This is what I believe, okay? Everything I say may or may not make sense to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
If you have members that on a fixed income,
Mm-hmm.
I've heard people say everybody got something to give. How do you feel about that?
But what are they giving? Is everything income that they have to give?
If they're on a fixed income, I'm not God, nor do I try to portray myself as being perfect,
Right.
as somebody who knows everything about the Bible. No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't know everything about business. I don't know everything about music.
Mhm.
But what I do know,
I know.
more than most,
Right.
and I can say
Right.
that I am a bit of an expert
You're very fluent in what you
in
know.
what I'm doing. I got a huge vocabulary and
Right.
understanding
I understand
when it comes to music and or business. I know that.
I got you.
Now, I feel like if a person on a fixed income, every church or organization in this world
Mm.
has people who have a fixed income.
Right.
So what do outside of their 10%, and they're sowing what they have?
Mhm.
It may or may not be the 10%, which brings me back to the beginning. That doesn't mean that they were disobedient.
Right.
Might be they fell short of their faith
Mm-hmm.
because they knew they had physical things that was pressing: light bill, phone bill, gas bill.
Mm-hmm.
They need food,
Right.
roof over head.
Right.
So the question is, do God mind if they don't pay their 10% every single pay cycle? If they only get paid once a month.
Mm-hmm. True. However, you will have pastors say, well, the 10% belongs to the Lord, and if you don't sow your 10%, then the 90% is cursed.
But here's the thing: the Bible do speak upon that. But you can sow your gift and your time and your talent, your resources.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying if they're not giving the 10%, they shouldn't give. So
Mhm.
it's either you want 10% or you want nothing.
Right.
Because if you're saying 90%, and I've heard them say that several times,
Mm-hmm.
going to be cursed.
Right.
The other 10%, they're not giving it to God.
No.
They're giving it to fund God's work. God don't need a credit score. God don't need a loan. God don't need an extension. God don't need cash. God is God. So therefore, He don't need your money.
Correct.
Now, it's about obedience.
Yeah.
Obedience is better than sacrifice.
Correct. Because they feel like if you only make, what, give me a number.
If a person make $1,500 a month and they get paid one time, I'm not talking about somebody working a job.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever their gig is or whatever the Lord would allow them to bring in, they only get paid one time and they make $1,500 a month.
So that's $150.
And if their rent is $1,200, $1,300, they're already behind before they even touch their light bill, gas, if they got a car, and food. What are they supposed to do? Stop coming to church? Or they still supposed to be obedient? And if their 10% plus seed is technically then 20 or 30%, then they're going to be behind.
True. But that also...
But can they volunteer more in the community, in the church? If you guys know the answer, please let me know this. I don't claim to know everything.
No, they could, but you got to factor out what they had before they started taking out expenses. Meaning they got $1,500 up front.
So your position is...
They only supposed to pay $150.
You mean only? Only sounds only to us, only. Because we can afford to, at this point in our life,
Correct.
for the past 10 plus years.
I get that, but
that's not our problem.
But
that's because we're in the, what people will call the good life, the overflow, the more than the enough, but it's still room to grow, but we're still humble, and we still drive pocket rockets, and we still get in exotic cars, and we travel, and we give to different organizations, and we do the giving and the beyond.
I get what you're saying, but you're never going to get to that point in life if you don't start from where you at. So if you're not giving only the $150 because you make $1,500, you ain't going to give when you make $1,500 a day.
That's a fact. Y'all, that being said, this is part 1 on tithes and offerings. Okay?